Look at the world around you. We wander through corridors of glass and steel, not as masters of our fate, but as ghosts of our own potential. We have built a society where the soul is traded for a salary, and freedom is a concept reserved for the weekends and the distant horizon of retirement. Seneca once observed that no person is more enslaved than the one who is busy with other people's business, neglecting the garden of their own mind. You are told that your value is defined by your title, your output, and the speed at which you respond to the digital echoes of your masters. But the Stoic knows better. A golden cage is still a cage. Whether your chains are made of iron or high-interest dividends, they bind the same spirit. We are frugal with our coins, guarding our bank accounts with ferocity. Yet we are most wasteful with the only thing worth being stingy about, our time. Consider the cost of your success. If it requires the sacrifice of your peace, your family, and your curiosity, is it truly a gain or a devastating loss? The corporate world demands your loyalty, a word they use to describe your willingness to forget that you are a mortal being with a finite number of breaths. To break free, you must first recognize the illusion. Your job is a contract for labor, not a mortgage on your identity or your worth as a human. Begin by reclaiming your mornings. Before the world asks for your energy, give it to yourself through reflection, movement, and the study of wisdom. Practice the art of disdain for externals. The promotion you didn't get, the email that went unanswered, these are shadows that cannot touch your core. Simplify your desires. The more you need the luxuries provided by your servitude, the more tightly your collar is fastened by the hands of others. True freedom is the ability to say no without fear. It is the realization that you have enough, you are enough, and your time is your own. The Stoic does not necessarily flee the office, but they are never owned by it. They work with excellence, but their soul remains in the heights. Ask yourself tonight, if this were my last day on this earth, would I be grateful for how I spent these hours? If the answer is no, change is required. The transition from slave to master of oneself is not an overnight leap, but a daily rebellion of the mind against the mundane. Do not wait for a better time to be free. The time is now. Every moment spent in mindless servitude is a moment of your life you will never reclaim. Build your own empire within. Cultivate skills that no company can take away and a character that no boss can diminish. Be the architect of your own liberation, for it is better to eat bread in freedom than to feast at a table where your soul is the main course.